Hey there, Storytime friends. Are you ready for big and small stories? We're going to start off with getting our fingers out here. Let's see, I've got some names for each of our fingers because we have big fingers and small fingers. So we're going to start with Tommy Thumbs, Peter Pointer, Toby Tall, Rosie Ring. She's rather shy. She doesn't like to stand up. Rosie Ring and little baby finger here. So let's start with this. Tommy Thumbs up and Tommy Thumbs down and Tommy Thumbs dancing all around the town, dancing on your shoulders, dancing on your head, dancing on your knees, and tuck him into bed. Let's try the next one. Peter Pointer up and Peter Pointer down and Peter Pointer dancing all around the town, dancing on the shoulder, dancing on the head, dancing on your knees, and tuck him into bed. Next is Toby Tall up and Toby Tall down and Toby Tall dancing all around the town, dancing on the shoulders, dancing on your head, dancing on your knees, and tuck him into bed. All right, let's get Rosie out. Rosie Ring up and Rosie Ring down and Rosie Ring dancing all around the town, dancer on the shoulders, dancer on the head, dancing on your knees, and tuck him into bed. Let's get our baby finger up and baby finger down and baby finger dancing all around the town, dancing on your shoulders, dancing on your head, dancing on your knees, and tuck them into bed. Let's get them all out. Family fingers up and family fingers down and family fingers dancing all around the town, dancing on your shoulders, dancing on your head, dancing on your knees, and tuck them into bed. Good job. Let's see. Next, we're going to do some open and shut them. Open, shut them, give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, lay them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, creep them, creep them, creep them, right into your chin, chin, chin. Open wide your little mouth, but do not let them in. I think it's time for our first book. Our first book is called Watch Out, Big Bro's Coming. It's by Jez Alborough, and he drew the pictures in this story. Watch out, Big Bro's coming. Help, shrieked a mouse. He's coming. Who's coming? Asked a frog. Big Bro, said the mouse. He's rough, he's tough, and he's big. Big, said the frog. How big? The mouse stretched out his arms as wide as they could go. This big, he cried, and he scampered off to hide. Look out, croaked the frog. Big Bro's coming. Big who? Asked the parrot. Big Bro, said the frog. He's rough, he's tough, and he's really big. Really big? Said the parrot. How big? The frog stretched out his arms as wide as they could go. This big, he cried, and he hopped off to hide. Watch out, squawked the parrot. Big Bro's coming. Who's he? Asked the chimpanzee. Don't you know Big Bro? Asked the parrot. He's rough, he's tough, and he's ever so big. Ever so big? Said the chimpanzee. How big? The parrot stretched out his wings as wide as they could go. This big, he cried, and he flapped off to hide. Woo, woo, look out, whooped the chimpanzee. Big Bro's coming. Big Joe? Said the elephant. No, said the chimpanzee. Big Bro, he's rough, he's tough, and everybody knows how big Big Bro is. The elephant shook his head. I don't, he said. The chimpanzee stretched out his arms as wide as they could go. This big, he cried. That big, gulped the elephant. Let's hide. So there they were, hiding and waiting, waiting and hiding. Where is he? Asked the elephant. Shh, said the chimpanzee. I don't know. Why don't you creep out and take a look around? Whispered the elephant. Not me, said the chimpanzee. Not me, said the parrot. Not me, said the frog. All right, said the mouse. Since you're all so frightened, I'll go. The mouse tiptoed out from his hiding place ever so slowly. He looked this way and that way to see if he could see Big Bro. And then, he's coming, shrieked the mouse. Hide! Big Bro came closer and closer and closer. They all covered their eyes. "Oh no," whispered the frog. "Help," gasped the parrot. "I can hear something coming," whined the chimpanzee. "It's him," whimpered the elephant. It's Big Bro!" shrieked the mouse. Do you see who Big Bro is? Right there. "Is that Big Bro?" asked the frog. "He's tiny," said the parrot. "Teeny weeny," said the chimpanzee. "He's a mouse," said the elephant. Big Bro looked up at them all, took a deep breath, and said, "Boo!" See their reaction? "Come on, little bro," said Big Bro. "Mom wants you back home now." "Wow," said the elephant. "Phew," said the chimpanzee. "He is rough," said the parrot. "And tough," said the frog. "Rough and tough," said little Bro, looking back over his shoulder. "And I told you he was big." And that's the end. Well, it all remains from your perspective whether something's big or small. Once upon a time, there was a teeny tiny lady. She lived in her teeny tiny house with her teeny tiny bookshelf. No,
that's not a bookshelf.
What is that?
A cabinet.
But it's not a cabinet either. It's a shelf.
It's a shelf. It's just a regular shelf.
Shelf. A teeny tiny shelf. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a teeny tiny woman. She lived in a teeny tiny house, and she would rock in her teeny tiny chair. She had her teeny tiny dishes on her teeny tiny shelf. There was a teeny tiny table and a teeny tiny chair and some teeny tiny plants. She lived there with her teeny tiny cat. Sometimes she would play her teeny tiny guitar and sing a teeny tiny song for a teeny tiny bit. This day, the teeny tiny lady decided she was a teeny tiny bit hungry. "I'm going to go out and get something to eat. I'll be right back," she told the teeny tiny cat. And it wasn't very long at all when the teeny tiny lady returned. She had got some teeny tiny sushi that she put on a teeny tiny plate, and along with that, she got a teeny tiny soda, which was a teeny tiny bit unhealthy. And she sat down to eat when suddenly the teeny tiny cat jumped on the table and knocked everything on the floor. "What's this? Oh, what are you doing, Scat Cat?" she said in not such a teeny tiny voice, and the cat ran away. "Oh, I can't believe that kitty would jump up on the table like that and scatter everything around. Oh, I'm more than a teeny tiny bit angry. Oh, such a mess, such a mess." But then the teeny tiny lady, as she was cleaning up her teeny tiny mess, looked over and noticed the milk, and she remembered, "Oh dear, I think I forgot to feed my teeny tiny cat and give him his milk. Oh, no wonder he jumped up on the table. Here, kitty, kitty," she said at the front door, but the kitty didn't come. "Here, kitty, kitty," she said at the back door, but still the kitty didn't come. Well, she was getting more than a teeny tiny bit upset. She sat in her rocking chair and started to rock a teeny tiny bit and picked up her book to read it, but she was too upset to read. "Oh, what if the teeny tiny cat doesn't come back? Oh, what if I got so angry that he ran away and won't come back again? Oh." She cried for a teeny tiny bit, and then she thought of something. And she took the teeny tiny bit of milk and poured it in a teeny tiny cup and put it by the back door. And she called again, "Here, kitty, kitty, here, kitty, kitty." And that cat came back. Oh, there you are. And that kitty jumped up in her lap and she hugged it and she pet it and she said, I'm so sorry I yelled at you like that. Oh, I realized that you were hungry. I forgot to feed you. Oh, next time I'll remember, but next time, kitty, please don't jump on the table. And that's the teeny tiny end of the story.
Hey, y'all, let's sing a song together about opposites. You know, like how things are big and small. There's other things like short and tall. It goes like this. Let's sing together. This is big, big, big. This is small, small, small. This is short, short, short. This is tall, tall, tall. This is fast, fast, fast. This is slow, slow, slow. This is yes, yes, yes. This is no, no, no. These are sign language, so you can use this as yes and this as no. Put your thumb with your pointer finger and your middle finger. Connect them like that to say no. Let's sing it one more time together. This is big, big, big. This is small, small, small. This is short, short, short. This is tall, tall, tall. This is fast, fast, fast. This is slow, slow, slow. This is yes, yes, yes. This is no, no, no. All right, you can try that at home so you can learn those yes and no signs. Let's read a book together. This book's called I Don't Want to Be a Frog. And it's written by Dave Petty and illustrated by Mike Bolt. I don't want to be a frog. I want to be a cat. Well, you can't be a cat. Why not? Because you're a frog. Well, I don't like being a frog. It's too wet. Well, you can't be a cat. I want to be a rabbit. You can't be a rabbit. Why not? Look, I can hop. Sure, but where are your long ears? Besides, what's wrong with being a frog? I don't like being a frog. It's too slimy. That may be, but you can't be a rabbit. I want to be a pig. You can't be a pig. Why not? Most of all because you're a frog, but also because you don't have a curly tail or eat garbage. I can eat garbage. Everyone says that until they eat garbage. Sorry, you can't be a pig. Does that look appetizing to you? You think you could eat garbage? Don't eat any garbage. I want to be an owl. Of course you want to be an owl. Being an owl is the greatest thing ever. Boy, would you love being an owl. So I can be an owl then? That owl looks pretty pleased with themselves, huh? No, of course not. Why not? 1, you don't have wings. 2, you don't look wise. 3, you can't turn your head all the way around. 4, you are a frog. What's wrong with being a frog anyway? Too much bug eating. I see. But still, no being an owl for you. Why so glum? I don't want to be a frog. What do you want to be then? Not a frog. I want to be a cat or a rabbit or a pig or an owl. Something cute and warm. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I love eating cats. I love eating rabbits and pigs and owls too. And I am pretty hungry. I might just gobble up some right now. That's terrible! It's who I am. But guess the one thing I never eat. Badgers? No, I eat badgers. Lots of badgers. Frogs? Bingo! Why don't you eat frogs? Because they're too wet and slimy and full of bugs. Oh, so it's good to be a frog. Yep. I guess you can't fight nature. We are what we are. You are a fierce hunter. And you are a wet, slimy, bug-eating, very lucky frog. You should just be happy you're not a fly. What's wrong with being a fly? Slap. Ho, 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 ho. That little frog. Guess he's pretty happy with being a frog after all, huh?
Big Frog and Little Frog went for a hike one day. Come on, Little Frog. Let's go this way.
Wait for me, Big Frog. I can barely keep up. I'm just a little guy.
Oh, that's right. I'll slow down there, Little Frog. Thanks for reminding me. This way. Come on, little hops. Well, they were hopping along when they came to a log, and Big Frog hopped right over it. Bum-bum-bum. Come on, Little Frog, this way.
Oh, just a sec, Big Frog. Oh, I can't get over.
Oh, Little Frog, that's okay. Here, I'll help you out. Here, just give you a little nudge.
Thanks.
Okay. Well, they came to a meadow. Hey, Little Frog, you notice those flies buzzing around there?
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you catch one?
Let me see. Oh, I can't get it, Big Frog.
I'll get it for you. There you go.
Oh, thanks.
Burp. Excuse me there, Little Frog.
Oh, Big Frog, you do everything big. You hop big and walk big. Even burps are really big.
Well, yeah, Little Frog, I am bigger than you, but, you're not so little. You're not littler than everything, you know.
Oh, like what?
Well, are you bigger than a fly?
Yes.
Are you bigger than the sky?
No.
Are you bigger than a slice of blueberry pie?
Yes.
You are so big. Look at you now. You are so big. Are you bigger than a snail?
Yes.
Are you bigger than a whale?
No.
Are you bigger than the feather of a chicken's tail?
Yeah, yes.
You are so big. Look at you now. You are so big. Are you bigger than a flea?
Yes.
Are you bigger than the sea?
No.
Are you bigger than the wings of a bumblebee?
Yes.
You are so big.
Look at me now. I'm so
big. Yeah, and you're growing all the time there, Little Frog. You'll be as big as me, for sure. But, until that time, if you want to see things from my point of view, you can just climb up on my back.
Oh, really? Can I?
Sure.
Okay, let's see. Wow.
Yeah, what do you see from there?
Whoa, Big Frog, I can see everything from up here. I can see so far. I can see the meadow.
Yeah.
And the mountains.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Big Frog.
Yeah, Little Frog?
I see something that I don't need to be big for.
What's that there, Little Frog?
Boing.
Oh, you're in the water.
Come on, Big Frog.
Oh, I'm coming, Little Frog. Watch out, I'm going to make a big splash. Woo! I remember a long time ago when I was a little girl, And, I had older brothers and sisters, and I didn't feel so little inside. I felt pretty big. Here's a song about that. It goes with shakers. And if you have shakers, you can pause this and grab some shakers, or you can just use your hands or anything to shake around. It goes like this. I may be small, but I'm big inside. I may be small, but I'm big inside. I may be small, but I'm big inside. I'm so big inside. Let's take our shakers and go up. Let's take our shakers and go down. Let's take our shakers and move them to this side. And we'll take our shakers and move them to that side. How about round and round? How about up and down? One more time. I may be small, but I'm big inside. I may be small, but I'm big inside. I may be small, but I'm big inside. I'm so big inside. Big finish! All right, now it's time for a book. This one's called Big Wolf and Little Wolf, and it is by Sharon Phillips Denslow and Kathy Feldstad. She drew the pictures in this story. Let's see what happens in this book. Big Wolf and Little Wolf. This is a book that you can sing parts of it. So it goes like this. Late one night, just before the moon disappeared, Big Wolf sat Little Wolf on his knee. Sing me a good night song, Daddy, Little Wolf said, so Big Wolf sang. Oh, a little wolf sat on a big wolf's knee, said the little wolf. Sing a song for me. The big wolf stretched out his long throat and sang Little Wolf this yowly song. I'm a wolf, I'm a wolf, I'm a big gray wolf. I sleep all day, I sing all night. I snap my teeth with an overbite. I'm a wolf, I'm a wolf, I'm a big gray wolf. I like to chew, I like to eat. I use my nose to smell my feet. Little Wolf giggled and said, Sing more, Daddy. So Big Wolf did. I'm a wolf, I'm a wolf, I'm a big gray wolf. I dig up holes, I scratch up dirt. I howl in the moon in my old nightshirt. Oh! I'm a wolf, I'm a wolf, I'm a big gray wolf. I chase wild ducks, I jump on bugs, I wrestle my son and give him hugs. Little Wolf gave Big Wolf a hug too. Then he said, Here's a song for you, Daddy. I'm a wolf, I'm a wolf, I'm a little gray wolf. I like to bounce, I like to play. I chase my tail round and round all day. Suddenly, there was a rustling and a growling in the bushes behind them. Look worried. I hear something, Daddy, said Little Wolf. So do I, said Big Wolf. Then there was scritching and scratching in the bushes behind them. I hear scritching and scratching, said Little Wolf. So do I, said Big Wolf. Something was in the bushes. Who's there? Big Wolf growled. Little Wolf saw two tall ears rise above the bushes. He saw two big eyes and a big shiny nose, and then he heard, I'm a wolf, I'm a wolf, I'm a big mama wolf. I scare silly wolves and make them run. I hide in the woods just having fun. Big Wolf and Little Wolf yelled and ran through the bushes chasing Mama Wolf until they all fell down in a happy tumble right in front of their den. You almost scared me, Mama, said Little Wolf. Mama Wolf kissed his nose. It's time for bed, Little Wolf, she said. But first, sing me a good night song, said Little Wolf. So Mama Wolf and Big Wolf did. We are wolves, we are wolves, we are fine gray wolves. Our sleep is deep, our snores are long, and in our dreams there's one more song. Ow, ow, ow. Good night. was a good story.
All right, story time, friends. We got one last book to read together, and it's called Big Bear, Little Chair. And it's by Lizzie Boyd. You notice this is a tall book. Kind of a funny shape for a book, huh? Big Bear, Little Chair. Big plant, little cocoon. Can you see the cocoon? Very little. Little umbrella, big bird. Big zebra, little broom. How's he gonna sweep up all that dust with that little broom? Little butterfly, big rock. There's also something little at the bottom of the rock. Can you see what those are? Little trick, big elephant. What do you think that is? He's spraying with his nose. Big moon, little star. Big chair, little bear. Little branch, big owl. Big meadow, little salamander. You see the little salamander walking through the meadow? Big lion, little wagon. Little fish in the big sea. Those little fish kind of look like the little branch, huh? They look like leaves. Little flower, big rabbit. You see how all the flowers are straight lines? Except for our little flower, the curvy line. Big forest, little tent. Those must be really big trees, huh? Look how big they are compared to the little tent. Big bear, little chair. Now there's a chair for both of them. Big mouse, little bus. Tiny driver. Where do you think they got a bus that little, huh? Big mountains, little picnic. Tiny basket. Big seal, little castle. Tiny bucket. How big must that seal be if that bucket and castle are so small? Big ladder, little turtle reading a tiny book. You think he's thinking about climbing that ladder? Big penguin. He's got a tiny hat. And he's standing on a little iceberg. The big snowstorm in the little village with a tiny bird walking around. That's what it looks like outside right now, huh? Big bear, little bear. Tiny stories everywhere. You can see everyone having their own big and little experience. The end. There's big and little opposites all around us. If you look hard, I bet you can spot some nearby you, huh? Well, that's all for today, Storytime friends. I hope you enjoyed those stories and songs, and I hope you can see some big and little stuff nearby soon. See you next time.